Let's get both of y'all. Ain't no going on.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no going on at all.
Talk about balling and just this and that. I know y'all thinking watch, rolling, bracelet.
Yeah, it ain't no watch.
No. This is how we smoke.
Check your man out. Check your man out.
Yeah, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm letting
the
you
whole
stay.
crew smokes, you know?
Everybody
check
smokes.
This is what I got for him. Huh?
Let's sip it on that. Let me sip
What
in
you
on
know
it.
about Platinum, Ice Face, PD, guaranteed to get charged, Blicky, a.k.a. Pike.
Now, let me zoom in on the blick.
What y'all niggas know about the remote control joint?
I wasn't here to put it down last night. You were putting it down tonight for BIG. We made just, we made just spend, I don't even know what we're going to do tonight. We buy a hotel or some shit. I don't even know.
God, no.
Sensitive shit is that?
Double F show that's
And I just want to let everybody know my man got an app.
Diddy's legendary white parties in the Hamptons were the pinnacle of celebrity culture, running from 1998 to 2009. These exclusive events were known for their strict all-white dress code and star-studded guest list, featuring everyone from movie stars to politicians. Held at Diddy's East Hampton estate, the parties promised a chance to rub shoulders with A-list celebs, but recently viral footage from one of these parties has resurfaced, taking us back to a time when these events were the hottest ticket in town. Many high-profile CIBs can be seen enjoying the festivities, unaware of what would come years later. Yep, what was once viewed as a lavish the carefree event is now being re-evaluated as Diddy faces serious charges. The recent accusations have cast a shadow over these parties, with many people now understanding what actually used to happen after the cameras were turned off. Well, Diddy's white parties were the place to be with people like Jennifer Lopez. Jay-Z and Beyoncé showing up. Jennifer was a regular attendee, especially when she was dating Diddy. They were the power couple, and her being there just added to the buzz. Meanwhile, Jay-Z and Beyoncé were also frequent guests, bringing even more star power to the scene. Diddy himself called these parties a celebration of life, wealth, and success, with champagne flowing and celebs mingling under the stars at his East Hampton pad. Diddy really knew how to throw a party, which helped him cement his status as a mogul. These gatherings weren't just about music, they blended Hollywood, fashion, and business into one luxurious bash. Getting an invite was a sign you'd made it, but these weren't just casual hangouts, they were all about power, influence, and wealth. Diddy created an experience everyone wanted to be part of, and for over a decade, his white parties were a huge part of celebrity culture. Recently, an old clip from one of Diddy's white parties went viral, bringing back all the glam of those events. In the video, Diddy, decked out in white, stands on a balcony with a glass of champagne, telling the crowd it's time for the kids to leave because the real fun is about to start. His laid-back vibe hints that the party is about to get a lot more adult.
I get it.
The footage also includes Jennifer and Jay-Z having a blast with Diddy. Jennifer, who used to date him, looks right at home partying at the peak of her career. Jay-Z, a close friend of Diddy, is also enjoying himself. It's a reminder of how close these stars were back in the early 2000s, bonding at these lavish events, but watching this now, it's hard to ignore the darker vibe that's come to light. What used to be a fun glimpse into celebrity life now feels a bit unsettling, especially with the serious allegations against Diddy. When he tells the kids to leave, it hits differently now, given what we know about the legal troubles he's facing with the video of Diddy. Jennifer and Jay-Z at the white party might have seemed innocent back then, but with Diddy now facing some shocking charges, those moments take on a much darker tone. These allegations have rocked the entertainment world and cast a shadow over Diddy's reputation. As more details come out, the image of Diddy's white parties has shifted from fabulous celebrations to something that might have had a more dark side. The charges hint at a troubling aspect of Diddy's empire, and people are starting to rethink what really went down at these exclusive events. There are even reports of wild after parties where things allegedly took a dark turn, making Diddy's comment about the kids leaving feel like a setup for something more. Twisted, these serious accusations, especially the claims of misconduct, have changed how we view these parts. What used to be all about glitz and glam is now clouded by questions about who knew what and whether any of the high-profile guests were aware of the darker side of things. Now Jennifer Lopez and Jay-Z weren't just occasional guests at Diddy's white parties. They were very important players. Jennifer, who dated Diddy during the height of these parties, was often seen with him. Her presence at these events solidified her spot in Diddy's inner circle and helped elevate the status of the gatherings. Jay-Z, along with Bayun, was also a regular at these parties. His long friendship with Diddy made him a staple, and they often party together with the biggest names in music and Hollywood. Their connection goes way back, and they've shared many high-profile moments together, both in business and personal life. But now with Diddy's recent arrest and the serious allegations against him, people are rethinking these connections. Some wild conspiracy theories have even popped up suggesting that Jay-Z and Bay's ties to Diddy might be deeper than just friendship. The main theory going around is that Diddy's connections to stars like Jay-Z and bands link them to some tragic events, including Aaliyah's tragic demise in 2001.
It's time for us to stop the truth. It is time for Aaliyah Dana Harton's death to be properly investigated. It's time for Fatima Robinson to speak up about what she heard on that phone. It's time for somebody to be honest about who gave Aaliyah the pills that knocked her out before she was carried onto a plane she didn't want to be on. It's time for the other dancers who knew she was terrified to get on that plane to speak up.
On TikTok, some users are saying that Jay-Z and Bond's rise to fame came at the cost of Aaliyah's life. They're pointing out how her incident happened right when Bayun was about to blow up solo, raising questions about whether it was just a coincidence or something more planned. AIA, who was tied to Diddy's Bad Boy label, has become the focus of these wild TikToks. People are digging through old interviews, music videos, and social media posts trying to find any evidence that connects the power couple to Diddy's world and its supposed secrets. There's also a whole other angle to these theories that revolves around being TikTok is packed with clips praising her as one of the best performers ever, but some users think her success comes from being part of a secret cult that runs the music industry. These theories suggest that Beyoncé and Jay-Z are at the top of this mysterious organization. Fans also point to her connections with other celebs who have had tragic or controversial endings as more proof that something fishy is going on as these theories are trending. Diddy is getting compared to Jeffrey Epstein, the notorious financier linked to a high-profile trafficking ring. The similarities between Diddy's parties and Epstein's have only fueled more talks about something more sinister happening behind the scenes, even though there's no solid evidence backing these claims. The viral videos and constant talks on TikTok keep the theories alive. Meanwhile, fans are going back through old footage, interviews, and even cryptic social media posts trying to find clues that support these outrageous claims. One viral video zooms in on moments from one of Diddy's white parties, showing Jennifer, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé having private chats with him, which the creator uses as evidence that they were all involved in something bigger. Another viral video has racked up millions of views by connecting Diddy's parties to the demise of celebs like AIA, Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston. The deleted video has old footage with dramatic music speculating that these incidents were somehow linked to Diddy's circle. While these videos don't have any solid proof, they're interesting enough to make us wonder what really went down at those parties. And for Jennifer, Jay-Z, and Bance, the resurfacing of these conspiracy theories and the old foot from Diddy's parties couldn't come at a worse time. While none of them have been directly accused of anything illegal, just being associated with Diddy, especially with his current legal issues, is enough to make some fans uneasy. In a world where public opinion can change overnight, these stars are facing more backlash over their ties to the music mogul.
Anything we do is like, what up, Bucky and Mick? So you're gonna have to do one of those things.
Yeah. Okay, so what song you want to hear, Aaron?
No money, no problem. Anything with Mason. Anything with
Give me your top two. Mason, more money, more
you.
problems. We gonna go money, more. We gonna go more money, more problems. No, you know what you do? We just do the been around the world remix. You know, yeah. That's only true. I appreciate the love, A-Rod. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, let's rock.
Well, Jennifer has mostly kept quiet about her past with Diddy, but the resurfacing of these old videos is bringing that connection back into the spotlight. Her involvement in Diddy's world during the late 90s and early 2000s makes her part of these events. Fans are looking into her history, speculating on what she might have seen or known. While there's some evidence that Jennifer was involved in the 1999 New York club incident, just the association can be enough to hurt her image in the eyes of conspiracy-driven fans. Jay-Z and Beyoncé, on the other hand, are facing even more intense scrutiny. Their long-standing friendship with Diddy, combined with the wild theories about their connection to Aaliyah's demise, has some fans questioning their legacy publicly. Neither Jay-Z nor Byan has commented on the conspiracy theories, which has led to even more speculation. Well, silence is often seen as a sign of guilt even when there is no factual basis for it, but as these viral clips keep popping up, it's pretty clear that the white parties Diddy used to throw are now seen a totally different light, and social media is going crazy over these revelations. Fans are going hard while sharing their personal take on this whole situation. A person commented saying they are all guilty, including J.Lo and Bean. Another one wrote, "Justice for Aaliyah." Kim Porter, T-Pac, Biggie, and any other people who are itchy by the circle. A third person added, "Jay-Z, are the quieter ones. The quiet ones are the worst." Well, that's all for today, but what do you guys think? Do you believe celebrities like Jennifer, Jay-Z, and Bance knew more than they were letting on, or were they just innocent bystanders swept up in the moment? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated as more details and viral clips emerge in the ongoing Diddy saga. The story isn't over yet, and you won't want to miss what happens next.